And when you come out of the Pokemon Center after Professor Juniper does a little tutorial, these two guys are gonna be talking about a little, well, something, and they're gonna go into like the middle of town to see some kind of speech or something. So, yeah, let's just head over. So you can see like the group of people are like, gathered. So, something's going on over there. And when you try to, go, Sharon's gonna be like, "Oh, come over here, Dragon." And eerie music's gonna play, and something's gonna happen. So, this guy's gonna be like, "My name is Getsus. I'm here representing Team Plasma." And I'll just stay quiet for this little part because it's, you guys can just read the text. And then when the speech is gonna be over, this guy's gonna be like, "Your Pokemon just now it was saying," and yeah. And apparently he's a talk. He speaks really fast, which is first of all pointed out by Sharon, and second of all, you can see his text speed goes much faster than, well, normal people's. And if you didn't read what a speech says, in a nutshell, basically he's talking about separating Pokemon and people so that they can truly be equal, because he's basically talking about how people use Pokemon and stuff like that. And apparently this guy's name is N, just one letter name. That's pretty cool, I guess. And Sharon's just introducing us to him. And so yeah, N's talking about how to complete the Pokedex you have to catch a lot of Pokemon, meaning trapping them in balls, pretty much. And he doesn't know if Pokemon are actually happy inside their little balls, so, or Pokeballs, whatever. So he wants to battle us and to find out. And yeah, this is his. Yeah, I had to move my camera. Yeah, okay. This is basically, or I had to move my camcorder. Yeah, but anyways, this is basically N. He's gonna start with level 7 Purloin. And it's a good idea to train your starter up to level 7 by now. Or at least level 7. I mean, if you could train up to level 8, that's actually perfect. I mean, that's enough to easily, win, like, no doubt about it. But, yeah. And he does have his own music and stuff, and he's actually a pretty important character throughout this game. No spoilers or anything, but he is pretty important. And he's probably the most mysterious of all the characters of this game. As in, there's still a lot of things that most people wouldn't actually know about him, even when you finish the game, so just a heads up kind of thing. But anyways, this Purloin isn't much of a threat at all, and you can actually catch this in the next route. And yeah, it's cool and stuff. And this last Vine Whip should finish it off, yeah. Purloin really wasn't a challenge at all. And my Snivy is going to level up to level 8. And yeah, he's never expected to hear Pokemon say such things. And the thing is, he can kind of hear Pokemon talking, and the reason for that will be explained later on in the game. But for now, it's gonna be a mystery to us. And Sharon's like completely against what Getsus said. I mean, he thinks Pokemon and people actually help each other, but right now he's just gonna change the subject, and says he's gonna go and battle the gym leader in the next city, which is Stridon City. Stridon City, yeah. And he's gonna go and beat the gym leader. Now it would be a good idea to go back and heal, but before I do that, I want to go here, and you can see like the next route from here. Talk to this guy. He's gonna talk about it. But I want to go into this house and just show you guys a little cool thing about this place. If you talk to this girl and yeah, this guy, you can kind of hear the music's changing and stuff. And now there's like a lot of other instruments added onto this, like drums and piano. And it sounds like way more lively and just better overall. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go back and heal first. Okay, so anyways, what you gotta do next is, well, like Sharon said, head to Stridon City. That is gonna be oh my god, okay, that is gonna be west of Accumula Town, so right over here. And in borders in this game, it's actually really cool because first there'll be a few people around here, and there's also a bulletin board showing the weather. The next place to go with Shrine City is nestled in the forest and stuff like that, and like cool stuff like that. It also shows the date. I'm pretty sure time even, and yeah, the weather, like sunny. And anyways, if you click A, you can actually look and read it properly like that. And just click anything to get out of that. Well, any control pad. So yeah, let's just head through to Route 2. And when you enter Route 2, your cross transceiver is going to be ringing. So someone's calling us. Who is it? And it's our mom, yeah. It's actually our mom calling us for the first time in a cross transceiver. And she's just going to be talking to us about normal, mom stuff. And apparently she's right there. That's why she told us to hang up the cross transceiver. And she's going to give us, wait for it, well, okay, you already saw it, running shoes. So now we can actually run in this game. And running is awesome. And she's going to say, enjoy your trip. And we can finally run. Like this. It's just too good. And this person actually won't value. Right here is a strength boulder. Now this is how strength boulders look now. Before in the previous gen, it was way smaller, but now it actually looks like a proper strength boulder. But the problem with this is now you can't really move them much since they're so big. They take up so much squares. But before you can actually move them and do strength puzzles. But this game there's not really any of those. Which this might be more realistic, but not as fun. Because strength puzzles were awesome. So were ice puzzles. There's not really any of those either. Now, anyways, in this route, you're gonna find pretty much the same Pokemon. With Lillipup and Patrat. But you're also gonna be finding Purloin. You can find those, which N had. So that's pretty cool. And there's also shaking patches here where you can find rare Pokemon, which I'll get into the mechanics of those once we run into a shaking patch of grass. But just to sum it up here, shaking patches are pretty much patches of grass where you'll see them shaking like really like a lot, and they'll stay like that until you do something else, like run to another wild Pokemon or like go to out of this route or something like that. Or like things like that basically, and it'll just stay like that until then. And you can just go into the shaking patch, and you'll find really rare Pokemon in the route. So, anyways, yeah, I just ran into trainer about talking about it. This is our first ever trainer battle, like generic trainer battle. All the other trainers have been like special trainers, like rivals and N. This is our first generic battle. And my Snively's just whipping the heck out of this Patrat right here with his awesome Vine Whip. So yeah, just keep whipping. And that went down pretty easily. My Snivy levels up again. And just so you know, I will be soloing this Snivy for a while now.